She was gone for 2 years, okay? And she was shutting you down for 2 years. The fact that she said that she hasn't been with anybody in 2 years, it's up to you to believe it or not. But if you ask me, women never break relationships to be completely alone. That's a fucking fallacy, bro. But it's up to you if you want to believe it. What's good, fam? Welcome to TradeLife. Now, this channel is for all blue-collar men around the country who carrying heavy stress, working long-hour shifts, and still gotta lead at home. Now, this series is anonymous audience testimony. I read them, I break them down, and I give you my personal opinion on the matter. Now, quick disclaimer, I'm not a therapist, I'm not a lawyer, so if you're going through court, listen to your lawyer, and if you're still going to therapy, keep listening to your therapist. I'm not a professional on the matter, I'm just giving you my one-on-one, man-to-man opinion on the matter. Now, with that being said, let's get to it. Being separated for almost 2 years. For the last 7 months, I've been seeing this woman. But in the last month, the wife and I have been trying to reconcile. When hanging out with the wife, the other girl started calling me, and the wife saw it. Now, in our marriage, I wasn't the best husband, but I've done a lot of therapy to get better. I've been wanting to get back together for a while, and every time in the past, she shut it down until now. Does the wife have a base to get mad at me? She says she hasn't seen anyone in 2 years. But yet hasn't wanted to get back together. Now, she's all mad and wants to put divorce back on the table. She's acting like I should have waited for her to make up her mind. Edit, I broke it up with the other girl 2 months ago. Now, let's get something straight, bro. This isn't about the phone call. This is about trust, timing, and control. She was gone for 2 years, okay? And she was shutting you down for 2 years. Now, the fact that she said that she hasn't been with anybody in 2 years, it's up to you to believe it or not. But if you ask me, tell us all this time. Women never break relationships to be completely alone. That's a fucking fallacy, bro. But it's up to you if you want to believe it. Now, you guys were separated for 2 years, right? The fact that she's been shutting you down for 2 years is still a no. So if she was expecting you just to be sitting there like a good boy and not seeing anybody, not move on, well, that's on her. So let's be real. If you guys were separated with no real commitment, she don't get to be mad at because you were hanging out with another woman. Get that out of your head. You were in your right to move on, and now that she came back to reconcile with you, well, I get it. If you guys were trying to reconcile again, you're not supposed to see other women while you're trying to reconcile with her. But in the whole 2 years that you guys been separated, you had your own right to move on, and so does she. But I'm gonna tell you what's really happening here. And this is not the only woman who reacts like this. She's reacting to the fact that you moved on. You just proved her that you can move on without her. So now she's having second thoughts about the reconcile situation because now she saw that you can get other women. She's not the only woman in the world. So now she's getting emotional and wants to put the divorce back on the table. That should give you a clear sign of what's waiting for you in the future. If she was quick to bring the divorce back on the table, what makes you think that she's not gonna bring that back in the next 3 or 4 years? I'll say that you should take that opportunity right now and just move on with your life. I get it that you're trying to make it work with her, that you probably have feelings for her, and that you care for her. But bro, come on. It's been 2 years. She's trying to get back together. Like, what does she expect? That you put your life on pause and not see anybody for 2 years, just waiting for her to come back and get tired to do whatever she was doing to whoever she was doing it with? 2 years of no is still a no. So yes, she can feel mad, but that doesn't mean that you feel guilt. Again, don't fall into the guilt trap. Hold your frame and set the standard. And if you guys decide to get back together, you set the standard for her because she's the one who's coming back, not you. But don't act needy. Don't over-explain. Don't over-argue. Don't say things like, "Oh, baby, I'm sorry. It's not what you think. Please listen to me. Come back." Blah blah. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't ever do that because it communicates, "I'm desperate. My frame is weak, and I'm gonna do whatever you want, and you can do whatever you want with it." If you really ask my opinion about the situation, I'll say that the only reason she's coming back together with you is because she wants control, because she can control you, and she's proving it to you because at the very first sign that you move on with your life, she's already trying to manipulate you into guilt to make you feel bad because you move on with your life, even though she was gone for 2 years. If you broke it off with the other girl 2 months ago, just own it calmly. Just say, "Yeah, I dated during the separation. While we were separated, I moved on with my life. But now that we're starting to get back together, I ended it." Simple as that. Yes, I dated during the separation, but I ended it when we started moving towards the reconciliation. No long speech, no excuses, no blaming. Now, if you do decide to get back together with her, you gotta be clear from the beginning. You gotta set the standard. You say things like, "Okay, if we're back together, we're not living in the gray area. We're rebuilding and we're exclusive." Simple as that. And if she brings back the divorce thing, don't negotiate it. Just respect her decision and tell her to leave. Simple as that. Don't argue. Don't beg her to stay Because if she's been thinking about bringing the divorce back on the table, she really didn't want to come back with you since the beginning. But again, I cannot stress this enough. I think that you're thinking this from an scarcity mindset. I believe that you think that this is the only woman you deserve, this is the only woman you're gonna get, and it's not true. I don't know how old are you because you're anonymous, but you gotta go out there. You gotta go out there, live life, meet other women, and take care of yourself. Go to the gym, work out, and see what life gives you in return. Because here's the truth nobody wants to talk about. Sometimes your wife or your ex doesn't want reconciliation. She just wants reassurance. She wants to feel chosen while still holding power to walk away. And if you play that game, you're gonna become puppet. So your move is simple. Offer real reconciliation with a structure. Stay accountable for your past. Don't beg. And if you don't commit, you don't get stuck forever. Because a man who respects himself don't stay as an option. If you want to submit your anonymous testimony to the TradeLife channel, just DM me the word TradeLife and I'll tell you how to submit. And if you're a blue collar man trying to rebuild his discipline, get his mind right, drop some body fat, DM me the word rebuild and I'll send you all about my coaching program and everything you need to know about one-on-one coaching. Stay solid, stay sharp, don't fold, and I'll see you next time.